Now, this is a speeding SUV that's rammed into fruit vendors in Delhi. 3 injured after the car rams into the fruit vendors. Incident in Delhi's Shakarpur area. SUV crashes into roadside stalls at the crowded market. Driver lost control, rammed into multiple carts. And at this point, that's what we are taking a look at, viewers. There's traffic rules being flouted, red signals or traffic signals rather being completely ignored. This is the wee hours in Shakarpur, Delhi that you're taking a look at on your screens in terms of visuals that we have access to of that very accident. And you can just see the kind of mess that's been created with this particular SUV ramming itself into these fruit vendors, roadside fruit vendors, who in fact put up their stalls to early in the morning to be selling their produce and products. Now, right now we have Anshul back with us on the broadcast. Anshul, another accident that another incident, and we will not call this an accident because accidents are incidents that take place by mistake, probably, where one doesn't have a control over the situation. But here it's just ignorance that we are taking a look at, and this is another such incident that comes to light from Shakarpur. Just tell us, what exactly are you learning about this particular incident? Was this driver under the influence of substance as well, or what is it that led to him ramming his car into these vendors, fruit vendors on the roadside?
Well, this entire incident happened at approximately 7:30 p.m. last night itself, where the driver, who is a 67-year-old person, was actually driving this vehicle. According to the eyewitnesses and the investigation that has been done initially, what we are being told is that this was a very congested area and there were fruit vendors who were on the side of the road, but the vehicle was at a high speed, and suddenly this entire accident happened, where he went ahead and hit the first fruit vendor, and then eventually the driver was not able to control the vehicle, and hence he went ahead and rammed into at least three other vendors. At this point, the only slightly good or positive news that has come out from it is that there are no deaths that have been reported in this entire incident. 3 people have been injured and they have been admitted to a hospital where their condition is absolutely stable and they are recovering very quickly as well. Apart from this, the 67-year-old person who was driving this vehicle, he has also been taken into custody by the Delhi police, whereas the vehicle has also been seized by the police as well. But yes, the manner in which the road safety norms are absolutely not followed by the citizens of the national capital, this is something that is very, very shocking, and definitely a lot of planning and a lot of steps needs to be taken to make sure that there is a sense of the fear of law that needs to be instilled amongst the people, through which there could be safe driving that could be promoted. There are data that has come to the fore in which it has come out that challans worth in hundreds of crores is pending. People actually drive rashly, or they overspeed, they do not follow the norms, then they get automatic challans, but these challans are never paid off by the people as well, and there is very little to no action that is taken by the administration. So somewhere or the other, this also motivates people, or this also gives the confidence to the people that even if they drive rashly, or even if they flout the road safety norms, then also there is going to be very little action that would be taken by the administration as well. And that is the reason why we are seeing, that is one of the reasons why we are seeing that such accidents, which are turning eventually fatal, are turning up, are happening day in and day out. Over the last 1 week itself, there has been at least 7 to 8 accidents that has happened in different parts of the national capital. Most of them have been fatal. In most of these accidents, people have to lose their lives even after they had no mistake that they might have done. So this is definitely a very, very serious situation that is developing out here in the national capital.
Right, Anshul, it is a grave concern, definitely, that we are speaking of and flagging here, and since day one, that is, of these accidents taking place. Thank you for putting it into perspective for our viewers, where exactly all these negligences are being highlighted, lapses are being highlighted, even on the part of the authorities, which in fact need to tighten their rules, and not just tighten their rules, also act upon those pending challans and all of these factors that are contributing or even giving the people a bit of a confidence in terms of the fact that maybe no action will be taken if they indeed end up in such incidents at the end of the day.